Oh no, it didn't just do it. So, obviously, I need a new scraper for the ice off my windshield because it's not doing a good job anymore. It's also partially user error, I'll admit that, but it's like bowed out, so like only the sides scrape. It's just not a good idea to scrape it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, my name is Andrew, and I am the Gearhead Drummer. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If I hit 350 subscribers by the end of March, I'm gonna paint my truck, and if I hit 450 subscribers by the end of April, I'm gonna do a vinyl wrap on my drum set. So, I want to start by apologizing. I haven't really been uploading very often lately. I've been struggling a lot with school, so I've been focusing on that a lot. Obviously, school over YouTube. With that, I am now going to start uploading more often. The tests, there was a bunch of exams and such that I was struggling to, study for. It's all over now, so I am going to be uploading a little bit more often. Apologize for that noise, the white noise that was happening in the background. That was my heater coming from my windshield, but I shut it off now. So now the topic of today is my truck, what's happening with it, an update kind of on the truck. Well, if you remember, I took my truck to Avis Ford about a month ago, and I got a few things fixed. I have the RO in my passenger seat. I didn't go over that because there wasn't really much of a exciting, delivery of my truck. It was just I picked it up. It wasn't the same day. It was like 3-4 days later because I had to diagnose it and do the work. So they did a power steering pump and power steering fluid for the truck because my steering had. I didn't want to say the power steering pump went out, but it was not a good experience. When I was driving under 5 miles an hour, the power steering just wouldn't work. It would be, during turns, it would be very jerky, so some parts would be smooth at the turn, but other parts, the steering wheel would be very stiff. It was not a comfortable drive, so that was that. Now as for the time that I stalled, what they did was, they did a fuel pump, and they installed a fuel vapor, which I'm assuming that is part of my purge valve, or that is my purge valve, I should say. Don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly sure. But the reason why I'm making this video is because, well, it didn't fix it. I was driving yesterday, going about maybe 5 miles an hour in a parking lot at the library studying for a test, and my power steering went off. And I was really confused because I was like mid-turn and the power steering just shut off. Looked down and my engine shut off again. Obviously I'm driving it right now. I'm driving it on the more calm side than I normally do. But yeah, it's not exactly a situation I like driving in for obvious reasons. So I'm going to take the vehicle to the dealership. Hopefully they get it fixed again. I will let you know more on that, once I actually get there. I'm currently on my way to school right now, so I'm not going to even, it's going to be, actually it's going to be 9 hours before I get to the dealership and even talk to them about what's happening with the vehicle. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. If I hit 350 subscribers by the end of March, I will paint my truck. New one, if I hit 400 subscribers by the end of March, I will do a light bar and paint the truck. And if I hit 450 subscribers by the end of April, I will do a vinyl wrap on my drum set. So guys, future plans for the truck and my drum set a little bit. As I mentioned, painting the truck, Thanks, radar detector. Painting, adding the light bar to the truck. For my drum set, doing the vinyl wrap. Also, guys, I'm going to be replacing my drum heads really soon. I'm keeping my snare drum head and my bass drum head. I'm keeping those exactly the same. I use a Genera Dry ST on the snare batter side and a Hazy 300 on the resonant side. And then for the bass drum, I use an EMAD 2 for the batter and a EQ3 for the resonant side. For toms, I really don't know what I should do for the batter side. I use HD Generas for resonant heads for the bottoms, and I don't know what to do for the batters because I'm currently on EC2s. I like them, but they're not packing the lower end punch that I want. I've used hydraulics, I've used black chromes, I've used G2s, and I've used G2 coated before. And personally, I've liked the hydraulic and black chrome the most. I'm sticking with Evan drum heads. If you guys have any ideas on any other drum head that would be really good, but the G14 packs more of a punch, just based on it's a one ply head, but it's so thick. But I'm not really sure. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. Other than that, that's really it for the drum set. So now, as far as my truck goes, like I said, painting the truck, doing the light bar. Now, I know I have the really rusty front bumper. I have to replace that soon. Yes, I know. I want to do like a big like road armor or like a move front bumper, but I can't exactly do that because it's way too expensive. It would make the truck very impractical, and this is my daily driver, so I'm going to get an OEM front bumper. Now, as far as the front end though, now I'm not sure what they're called. It's like a big front bumper for the front. They're also kind of expensive, or I can get like a bull bar. If I get a bull bar, you mainly put them on Jeeps, but I'm thinking instead of like light pods, I'm thinking of putting like circular lights. I'm not sure what they're called. Here's a picture of them. Like I said, they mainly go on Jeeps. I can put them, you know, on the bar. I've got a really good idea of what I can do with that. I'm thinking about putting my cold air intake back on, hopefully really soon, once I get this whole situation with the truck stalling on me randomly all sorted out. And once I do, that thing's gonna be put right back on. I know exactly what to do about the check engine light that was coming on. Also, as far as my exhaust goes, like I mentioned in the last video, I've got an exhaust leak. Now, I'm either going to do one of two things. Very expensive option is get a new exhaust system. I'm thinking like a full MagnaFlow, high flow cat, and like a muffler delete, or keep what I've got. And I'm definitely at least fixing that gasket this summer. The gasket on my passenger side between the manifold and the Y pipe going to my catalytic converter is shot, completely destroyed. You can hear it tick like there's no tomorrow. It's really bad. So I'm definitely replacing that sometime soon. That's mainly when I can get time on a lift though. Hopefully sometime soon I can get that fixed. That's really it for the bumper. I'm at school now. It's a really nice F-150. It's got a cap on it though. I don't like caps. I'm never putting a cap on the truck, guys. I think they're the ugliest thing. I'm probably going to replace my cover sometime soon to do a hard trifold cover just because I think they look better. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else I'm really going to do for the truck. So I'm at school now. If you can't tell that I'm in the parking garage. So I will see you guys after classes, and I'll let you know what's going to happen with the truck at the dealership. So I'm on my way to the dealership. Throughout my school day, I realized there's something else that I would really like to do. Change out my taillights and headlights to just different ones. If not that, at least put a bunch of LED bulbs in there, because the current light bulbs are utter trash. They suck. The truck is too tall for the lights to even illuminate the road properly. And living in Michigan, these potholes at night, you fall into one of these things. Doesn't matter how big your tire is, doesn't matter how small your tire is. Even I, with a 34-inch tire, would lose a tire. And now the truck is gone. Oh no, it didn't just do it. Oh, no. No. that is clearly the status of my truck right now. I'm kind of glad it happened in the lane with, you know, the service advisor trying to start it and me recording it, but I ended up forgetting a few things in the vehicle, so that's why I went back out there. And well, I'm really glad I went back out there so I could, you know, record it starting up, but it didn't start up. I'm a little worried now because the last time this happened was when I went drifting. The vehicle was just driving. I mean, obviously I got it here, but that's not good. That's very terrifying, and I brought it in for a completely different issue anyway, so I'm really scared to find out why it's doing that, because this isn't the first time it's done that either. Okay guys, so I got the keys back to the grandma mobile. I'm not the most excited for this. Let's get out of the wind. Not exactly the most excited for this situation, but I'm really glad that my truck wouldn't start in the lane, so now, you know, they don't think I'm crazy when I bring my vehicle in and say, hey, there's a problem. But guys, if you like this video, make sure to like, comment. Remember, if I hit 350 subscribers by the end of March, I will paint my truck once it's done being fixed. And if I hit 450 subscribers by the end of April, I will do a vinyl wrap on my drum set. I will see you guys next time.